battle versus Victoria versus Team Back.
Time to select the stage. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the characters.
Marisa.
Call me crazy, but you was my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of strife and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going, cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you're not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hate. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire, like the darkness. I've been a failure, I've been
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Give me your best shot!
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? KO! Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Medium kick. Hits them with a stopping block. Jump. Hits up the counter. This is going to be huge. Drive gauge is looking bad. What'll they do now? Nice parry. And whiffs. They're wide open. Vital parry. Players experiencing burnout. Getting up closes it out.
That was a beautiful fight.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what these fighters have up their sleeves out of the gate. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. The low heavy hits. Player 2 has them legit shook in the corner. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Beautiful setup with that attack. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Oh, what's this? They can't squander this punish counter chance. This is a turning point. Just goes for it at this range. Sunrise Festival. Finishes things off with authority with that big, big punish counter.
That was a beautiful fight.
Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? The super armor does its job. Goes for the surprise rush in. That was a solid anti-air. What are they thinking? The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. This is the range where things get messy. But can they utilize their reach or bait each other? KO! Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits him with a stopping block. Bops him with a target. Going wild with Shout of Earth. Can they keep on him? going in, experiencing burnout. That's a counter. Can they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal? What'll happen here? They're in range. We gotta see a jump in, a gap, and whiff. They're wide open. What a finish!
That was a beautiful fight.
Round one. Fight.
Will we see our fighters fill each other out, or just let it fly in this opening round? The super armor does its job. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Player 2 chases them down. Can't tech the throw? Beautiful setup with that attack. All right, what's coming up next? KO. Player 2 on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Medium kick hit, brushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Huge opportunity here with no way to backdash out of danger. Both fighters need to find a way to utilize their drive. Both fighters will have to decide whether they want to go with an all-out offense powered by their drive or play safe and conservative. Big, here it comes, merciless yoga. Dawson just straight up slapping the taste out of their mouth. This is gonna hurt and humiliate. Player 1 might have just shifted this round into high gear. Gotta do better than that. Player 2 is in a very good spot now. Gets the counter hit and the win.
That was a beautiful fight.
Round one. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Picture perfect punish counter. Punish is there with the driving, really laying on the pressure. Limited resources at hand right now. Knockdown. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Takes a trip. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. A quick breather. Player 1 digs in deep to get that driving. Closing moments of the in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Jumps in, hits him with a stopping block. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna sting. Both fighters planning something? Fires off the Shiku Hadouken KO! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in? It's time for both fighters to lay it all on them. They can't squander this punish counter chance. It's back with the drive impact on the recovery. This punish counter presents a huge chance. Getting up close and personal. Drop that off. Jump. Players, what's this Shiku Hado gonna do? Both sides getting ready. Ooh, put a little extra on that. I can't believe it. Down to the final. The shot pays off.
Round one. Fight.
Time to get down to business. The first round starts with a low kick hits. Sneaks in above. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Combo with the target combo. Gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
With the impact. Down to the wire. They can't squander this punish counter chance. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Breaks the block with a throw. Rinku Hadouken! Risky up-close strike. They're going for the super art? That's a counter. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Oh, the throw connects. What's this Rinku Hadouken gonna do? Amazing! Rushes in. Nice, put the fear of God in it. Player 2 was an absolute beast in that match. Time to select the stage. Now that we know our stage, it's time to select the character.
Earn my stripes 'cause you know I'm do or die with this. Started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Through a lifetime of striping and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going 'cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop. Keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. From where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities arise, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm a winning spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I try my hardest. Power up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the doc. Y'all tired of playing the sideline.
We're in for something special right here, right now.
Gotta do this. Come on.
Let me have some fun.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. That's some big down to the wire. Gotcha! Player adds a little super juice into this combo for more damage. Taking stock. Will that super be the turning point? Player 2 chases them down. KO. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Everything up until now, and everything from here on out. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Scrapping it out up close. That's the counter. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. Are we gonna see a comeback here? In there!
Not bad.
Round 1. Fight.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Gets a good read on their opponent. Gets through the opening. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Throws them to negate the block. Alright, what's coming up next? Neither of them willing to back off here. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. Well-timed corner switch. In a dire situation, experiencing burnout. Takes a trip, gets them. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Oh, what's this? Converts the opening impact into a punish counter. Up into the air off there, just cool. Player 1 can build. Burnout activates. Player 1 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. They're going for the super art? What'll happen here? Jumps up, picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. This is going to be bad news. Player 2 can't let this simmer. Closes it out.
Dig it!
Round 1. Fight.
Will we see our fighters hit them with a stopping block? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Decides to go in with the target combo. Neither of them willing to back off here. Bops him with a target combo. Taking stock. Gets a normal hit from the driving catch. Gets... Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Can't tech the throw, brushes that off and keeps going. Risky up-close scrap still going. Burnout activates. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. A quick breather. Were they baiting them into that? In there!
That was a beautiful fight.
Round 1. Fight.
This is crucial. Yo plans a punish counter for the first hit. Goes for the low kick. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Taking stock. Life lead opens up. Porter makes it hard to escape. There's the impact! KO! Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Hits them with a stopping block. Just out of range for that throw. Jumps. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. They're laying into each other. You've gotta be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Smart play with the throw. Drives it back, misses. Are we gonna see a comeback here? On for the critical art. Gets the critical art. Even when the chips are down, they're still looking for a play to take this fight. Now they gotta think of a follow-up. Oh my God! There's the burnout. Player 2 can't flatlines them.
Yahoo! Victory!
Round 1. Fight.
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Well-timed command throw there.
Are we?
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Well-timed corner switch. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. 3-volt ices! Both fighters are barely hanging in there, but someone's KO! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. Goes in on the impact for nothing. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Both fighters have a full changes them in with the left shuka. Counting on the super to do the job. Going in? Can they keep on him? They are really going at each other this round. The reads they make now will be key. And whips! They're wide open! What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Stone cold embrace! You can't block those! A super art throws up the javelin and blasts them with the good stuff! Nothing stops this train! Super art to show off what our PhD and fighters can do for you! Taps them on the toe! Sends the leader! Oh! Putting the cherry on top! It's the interdiction! They've been waiting for this! This could save Oh, here we go. Player one flipping the script with that turnaround super. Ugh, take a seat. No way they did that. Hugs nothing but air. Fools them and locks them in embrace. It is over.
Yahoo! Victory!
Round one. Fight.
The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for Nashville. Hits him with a stop and pop. Grabs him. Steps in for the throw. Throws them to negate the block. Player one chases them down. Neither of them willing to back off. Knocked down. Digs in deep to get that drive impact. One combo can end this round. This Shin Hashogaki is gonna steal. Gets him. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
I guess they both like jumping. Grabs and throws them away. Oh, what's this? Were they baiting them into that? Combo with the target combo. Picks up the counter. This is going to be huge. The throw whips. Going in. Hits him with a stop and pop. Smart play with the throw. Player one will look to apply pressure here. A real test of nerve. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. What a finish! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Shoot their shot. Punish counter sets the table. Finds the target. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Runs that off. With super arts into play, it's really broad super art incoming. Okay, here we go. There's a drive impact. That combo finishes it.
Marisa.
I've seen a lot of fights in my day, but nothing even comes close to this one. Ooh, is it time to finally bring out the business character?
Gotta make my own highlights. It's time to heat up for the fight of my life. Show what I got. You know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy. Got me feeling like I can fight them all, boy. The time has come, the balance won. No weekends here, you know that I'm a star, boy. My blood and tears. I've been struggling for years. I'm saying I'm one of a kind. They ain't built up like me. Vision myself a champion. One day I might be. Proud of what I see from the man in the mid. A real freedom fighter, got a problem with the bid. Everybody know that I'm in the rear. I fall down, I get up, I keep pushing still. Recognize I'm a champion. I think they don't even what they say can't be done. I wear my stripes free, with my flag high, and I'ma stay free till the day I die. I've been a failure, I've been a success. I'm like a diamond, I shine under pressure. But life's been trying me, I learned all my lessons. I realize I gotta count my blessings. I'm working hard every day to be a better man. If practice makes perfect, then I'm already a veteran. I suffer from defeat, so success is my medicine. Destined for greatness, so you know that I'm back again. Back on my feet after I fell down. Always ready for a fight, never late.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Hope you're not a sore loser.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Gets a good read on their opponent. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Lots of aggression from both sides. What's the play here? Player one will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Taking stock. Get right in there. Gets the knockdown, and now, all right, what's coming up? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. Brushes that off and keeps going. Big counter. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the chance. They're going for the super art. It's the level 1, breaking with some serious style. Some closes it out. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
We're all feeling it.
Final round. Fight!
Hits them with a stop and drop. Low heavy. Jump. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They got a super art to show up what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Player 1 still has with the solar plexus strike. Yes, sir. More damage. Fleet slices the gastrointestinal tract. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work.
This is the path I have chosen.
Look at the damage. And whip. They're wide open. A prize tag gets the counter hit and the win.
In my world, we're all feeling it.
Round 1. Fight!
We're finally ready to begin this long-awaited fight. Our players look primed and ready. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage on them.
Fall down yet.
Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Taking stock. Forward throw, not letting them out of the corner. Player 2 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now, so they break forward to pressure the opponent. Bops him with a target combo. Player 2 chases him down, takes a trip. One shot is all both fighters need to close this out. Both players all out of drive gauge. In there! Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. This is gonna be bad news. A drive impact. Still hits them with a stop and bop. Super on deck for both fighters. Expect to see some fireworks. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Going to opts for the critical R's. Yo, we're dealing with a real gambler. Go on life and is still willing to risk it all on this critical R to deal the cash money damage they need. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 can't use any finds the target. Too far out to make closes it out.
In my world, we're all feeling it.
Round 1. Fight!
Time to get down to business. The first round starts now. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. Now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Player 1 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead opens up. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
A brave forward jump there to start. Grabs him. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Jumps up. Jump. Drive gauge gap here. Drive gauge is almost empty. They gotta be careful. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Crush that off. Player 2 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Okay, there's a drive impact. Player 1 knocked him. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight!
Nothing stops this train. Who's going to steal this win?
That ain't the play.
Quick medium poke. Ooh, you never super art to show up what our PhD and fighters can do for you. Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales. Suspend them. Give them the biscuits and the tea. Drive attack misses. Cannon fight. Turns out. What now? Player 2 may be able to pull a fast one. Time to make them famous. Slow heavy. What will be the follow-up here? It is over.
Of course I'd win!
Round 1. Fight!
The first round begins. No time to save. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Medium kick hits. Tomahawk bust. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Did well to get the bucket. Brings out the super art. How is this going to work? What a finish. Great meeting the life gauge there. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. Hits him with his free flow. Player hits him with a stopping bomb. Mischief digs in deep to get that drive in. That's how you force your opponent to do what you want so you can get a punish. Now, Tomahawk bust. Blocks the impact. Oh, what's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. Taking him up with the level 2 super. Thunderbird. What a finish! We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round! Fight!
Whips! They're wide open! Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Hits him, brushes that off, and keeps going. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some stun! Bad news is on the way. Okay, he tries to act quickly, but with the attack. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? The time kick is over!
In my world, we're all
Round 1. Fight!
The first round begins. No time to save that number. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Throws him to negate the block. Closes the gap for the grab. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets out of the corner and creates some distance. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive attack. Very bad choice there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Down to the wire. We're near the end of the round. KO. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight!
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the null. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Will this decision pay off for them? Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. Burnout activates. Bends the meter, hoping for a good return. Get ready, because it's time for the final bout. Cashes out the meter to get a ringside seat. Both fighters planning something? Throws them from above. Player 2 needs to use their SA gauge to their advantage here. Finishes with the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round! Fight!
Nothing stops this train. Final. What's this? There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Goes for the level 1 super. That's a counter. Experiencing burnout. Amazing. This is gonna hurt. What'll both players do without a super to lean on? Spends it all on the super. Not sure one bit about it. And they burn out in sync. What are they gonna do? Scuffle. 3-ball strikes! Player 2 is in a very good rushes in! They are done!
Jamie.
Player 2 really had to fight for that one! No shortage of drama! Next up, stage selection. We are at the character select screen. Let's see who our fighters choose.
Earn my stripes cause you know I'm do or die with this. Journey started young, super hard-headed. Call me crazy, but you is not my psychiatrist. Been through a lifetime of strifing and struggling. Be the best, that's my covenant. And I'ma live forever, that's my legacy. Greatest of all time, that's what they gon' label me. Put in work, I did my part. They like, keep on going cause you got hard. They know that I'm non-stop, I keep on pushing forward. Highly motivated, they try to say I'm overrated. If you from where I'm from, you not supposed to make it. The opportunities are broad, so I gotta take it. Too many people in my corner, so I gotta make it. I'm in it for the love of winning, spot of all the hatred. They gon' say what they gon' say regardless. Not afraid to fail, I'm trying my hardest. Power's up, the time is now, I got this. I'm on fire like the dot. I ain't trying to play the sidelines. Make my own highlights. It's time to meet up for the fight of my life. Show 'em what I got, cause you know that it's my time. Rock till I fall, boy. Give it my all, boy.
We are about to see a mirror match go down, where they can match each other move for move. This is the hardest kind of match. Who will come out on top?
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? The combo's there.
What have we here?
Decent damage. What's next? Opts for the throw. Still slugging it out here. The super armor does its job. The fight continues in the middle of the stage. Player 1 is working with a less than ideal drive gauge. They'll need to be very careful here. Stops the attack by using a drive parry. Misses the drive impact. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs them with the embrace. They decide to hang back and rethink their game plan. Gets the jump in. Makes a huge statement with that finish. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Brushes that off and keeps going. Who's going to start things off? Amnesia had the radar up and running. Player 2 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. Super, it's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Big super RD. It's on. With vital parry. Drives attack misses. A quick breather. Connects with the throw. This unleashes some big damage. Oh my, the flatline zone. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Very good indeed.
Final round. Fight.
Away.
Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Fools them and locks them in embrace. Player 1 won out those close scuffles, and now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Parry connect, reversal. What an overhead. Medium kick. Medium kick into. Punish counter sets the table. The Triglav skewing them. Oh my god, they just choked it up. What now? They got him with Bazooka. Throws him in the minefield. Closes it out.
Oh, is that it then?
Round 1. Fight.
The first round hits him with a stopping block. Throws him. What's next? The counter is blocked. Lots of aggression from both sides. The drive impact nets them a sweet punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punished their opponent's attack, left them wide open. They just went for it with that super. This may be the start of their counter-offensive. Jumps up. Burnout activates. Player 1 in trouble with no drive. Going in. Oh god, this is tense. KO! Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? They're trading attacks. Player 1 will rush that off and keep going. Tight punish. Saw that coming. A parry? Parry. That's a big Shingu Hadouken. Oh, now that is a punish. Rushes in. Burnout activates. Knockdown and fireball pressure. Trying to wear down, sets up with the jump in. Closes it out.
Round 1. Fight.
Will we see our fighters fill each other out or just let it fly in this opening round? Good anti-air. Solid anti-air will shut down the opponent's air game and make it much harder to jump in. Down to the wire. Player 1 in that dangerous burnout state. We have one player in burnout state, which means they'll have to continue the fight temporarily without using any drive-reliant moves. Life lead opens up. Tensho kicks. Taking stock. Player 1 takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Serving him a severe beatdown, and the fun's just started. Both fighters planning something? Player 2 comes from behind to pick up the win. They took advantage of every chance. Player 1 with the first strike, but they can't get to place it.
Fight.
Checking their reactions with a fireball? This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Jumps up. Grabbing it out up close. Player 2 is hit them with a stopping block. Tensho kicks. Going in. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Knockdown and goes for the aerial Kikosho. A super art? Perfect execution with the anti-air. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Player drives and back misses. A quick breather. There's a burnout. Noticeable life lead. What a finish! Player 1 shows they are truly the best of the best.